Hi there, I'm Angela. Welcome to the channel or welcome back. Today I have a pattern haul to share with you guys. If that sounds interesting, stay tuned. Hey all, thanks so much for stopping in. I do have some patterns I want to share with you guys. I just happened upon this pattern sale when I went to Joann's last weekend looking for some fabric for my cargo pants series. If you're following along with that, thank you so much. I'll put a link to that below in case you haven't heard about that yet and you're interested. Anyway, anytime I go into Joann's, I do check the pattern cabinets, and if they happen to be having a sale, I'll check my little wish list on I have like a list app on my phone, and that I keep patterns that I'm interested in should they go on sale. So I did have a few on my list, and the pattern sale was really good. They had Butterick and Simplicity on sale for $1.99 each, and Vogue was on sale for $5.99 each. And it seems pretty rare that Vogue goes on sale, at least when I just happen to be in Joann's, which is not too frequently. But since I was there, I did pick up a few, and I'm going to share that with you guys. Let's do it. So I got one Butterick pattern. It's B6883. It's like a little nightgown set, little nightgown choices options. And I'll flip it around and show you the line drawings. And the reason why I got this is because I was on eBay a few weeks back and just looking for shoes or something. And I just happened to find a piece of fabric that I loved. And when it arrived, it was really, I guess, nylon-ish, like kind of like a old-fashioned nightgown type material. So I still love the print on it, and I do want to make something with it. But I thought it's not something I would wear out in public because it's bright and florally and it's nylon. So I thought it would be fun to make like a little nightshirt or nightgown out of it. I'm going to go grab the piece of fabric so you can see it, and I'll be right back. So here it is, and you can see it's really bright. It's definitely not in my color palette, but I fell in love with it anyway. I love like bright, happy colors, and this just caught my eye, so I got it. And it's definitely like I can't like share the feeling with you guys on the screen, but maybe you can. I'll bring it in real close, and maybe you can see. It's definitely feels like a polyester slash nylon blend or something like that. And the only thing, so the pictures on the listing, the colors were a little bit more muted, and I thought, oh well, I could make something like a top or something to wear outside. But when it got here and it's like bright, well, and the feel of it, I thought there's probably only like a couple of things this could be used for. And so I started looking for patterns, like little nightgown patterns or like a moo type of thing to wear around the house. So this is what I landed on for that. And I thought that that would go really well, even if it's just something I wear around the house. I don't even know if I would like sleeping in this because it has that synthetic feel to it. But it could be something just fun and cheerful to wear hanging out. So getting back to the patterns that I picked up, the next one is Simplicity S9747. It's a little selection of dusters here. And I love a good topper, a good cardigan. And I've made a duster that was almost as long as the one she's wearing. And I'm finding that I don't really wear it as often as I thought I would because it's so long. It's just, it kind of gets in the way, or I feel like it's like getting tangled around my legs or something like that. But I do love this shorter option here. And I really love everything about that. The length of it, the little flared sleeves. I'll show you guys the line drawings there. And I definitely will make that option there. It's option C. Let's see what they call for fabrics. So suggested fabrics are charmeuse, cotton lawns, gauze, lightweight cotton blends, lightweight linen blends, silky types, and voile or voile. And it looks like it's actually lined because it gives you lining options. Although I guess you wouldn't necessarily have to line it. I'm trying to see if I can tell if the model's version is lined or not. So I may not even line this depending on what I made it out of. But yeah, I thought I could definitely make this up. And it runs from sizes 8 through 26, and that's European sizes 34 through 52. So I feel like that's a pretty broad range. 26, that's usually pattern, the big four patterns don't go up to that size, so that's pretty good, I think, or at least it's getting better. And let me pull out the Butterick one again. I didn't really go over the fabric options and things, so just a reminder, it's the little nightgown. Fabrics for this are cotton batiste, lightweight satin, eyelet, lightweight cotton, lightweight flannel. And sizes on this go from extra small through 2XL. I don't have anything like fabric in mind that I already have in my stash that I would make this out of, but for $1.99, I thought I'd just pick it up. I'm sure I have something, or I could easily get something. And the next three patterns are all Vogue patterns. The first one is V8772, and it's just some little button-up top options there. I like all these options pretty well. I really like, I like this sleeveless option. I love that it's so long. It seems like, at least from the drawing, that it's maybe longer than your standard button-up shirt would be. So I loved that. And I do have it like in my mind that one day I'm going to make one of these bow blouses. I've never made one before. I don't even have one. I've never worn one, but I do like the way they look. They tend to be a little dressier, so that's something to keep in mind. And then here are the line drawings. This pattern goes from size 14 to size 22. And the fabrics that they call for are you can do lace, and the rest of them, and then the contrast for chiffon, silk-like, jacquard, lightweight jersey, handkerchief linen. It's kind of interesting that you can use jersey for this. I thought that seems unusual. But yeah, lots of options. And next is V8877. This is a pullover top, and this also has some interesting fabric, like versatile fabric options. You can use challis, crepe, lace, georgette, or jersey. Because by looking at it, my first thought was knit top, and that's kind of what I live in pretty much. So I guess the neck opening is wide enough that you can also make it out of a woven, because they do give some options there. And the woven options seem kind of on the dressier side too. So I thought that was interesting. And this goes from, I bought the large through 2XL size option there. But it looks like they also have extra small through medium, I guess would be the other. I'll show you the line drawings there. Looks like an everyday kind of top, especially if you were to make it out of a knit. And the third Vogue one is 9108. It's a Marci Tilton. I thought this looks pretty fun. And I wanted to show you the line drawings. I love the back on that one, the little crisscross back. I thought that was fun and cute. It's very patchworky, kind of like a quilt or something. I'm not sure if this is going to be difficult to make with all those pieces and seams. I'm sure it wouldn't be too bad. And then they also include the pattern for the long sleeve top and the leggings. So that's kind of nice that they give you all those options. It looks like a fun little outfit. And I just recently became aware that Marci Tilton, the designer, she also has an online fabric store. Did you guys know that? I took a peek on there, and the fabrics are beautiful. but they're like really like upper end. So it's not a place I'm going to be shopping, at least not very often, if ever, because they're pretty pricey, but really some gorgeous fabrics. And I think a lot of them, most if not all, are dead stock fabrics from designers and designer fabric mills, things like that. So it's kind of fun to poke around on there. So the fabrics for this, for the leggings and the long sleeve top, it's two-way stretch knits, of course. And then for B and C, which are the little dress options, we've got medium weight knits, lightweight ponte, drapey stretch wovens. And then for the contrast, I guess it would be for maybe like some of these little sections here. I haven't really exactly figured this whole thing out. So for the contrast, mesh knit lace jersey. And for that's the first set of contrast options. And for the second one, and I guess because it says contrast 1 and contrast 2, so I can kind of pick it up now. There's little numbers on the insides of these. I don't know if that's showing up because they're tiny little numbers. So I guess you would have to look at that by choosing your contrast fabrics. But the other set of contrast fabrics are charmeuse, jersey, and lightweight cotton. Anyway, it just looked really fun. I love that. So let's tuck it away in my stash for now, and it'll be an option to make when I'm in the mood for something like this. So do you guys have any of these patterns? Did you take advantage of the recent sale? I would love to hear what you got. If you did, let me know in the comments. And I hope that you'll tune back in later this week. I'm kind of off schedule a little bit and I'm running a little bit behind. But the next video to come out will be later in the week, and it'll be the next segment in the cargo pants series. So I hope you'll tune back in for that, and I will talk to you then. Bye.